Hey everyone, Brendan Snyder here. How are you?
Good morning.
Anthony Coviello. We are here at Sound Exchange in Wayne, New Jersey, doing another Sound Exchange session. And a question, and I don't even think it's a real question, it's more rhetorical when people say it, but we
Yes.
get this all the time.
Yep.
And it drives me batty. And I just had a back and forth with a bunch of people on YouTube over this thing, which is, how can you listen to that much music? And I don't know, it seems like a weird question to be getting asked.
Answer simple.
Right.
I just can't.
You just can't.
I just do.
I always think of it as, people will say, oh, I couldn't possibly listen to all that music.
But you can.
You can if you prioritize it. And that's what we've done. We love music, and it fits into our life in so many places that you simply can. I've never come home with somebody. I went to Jack's recently, 33 CD find when I was there, huge score. And they're like, do you feel overwhelmed with all that new music? Why would I feel overwhelmed? Because you have to listen to it. I don't have to do anything, but
I'm gonna.
I want to listen to it.
I want to listen to it. I do.
I am so excited when I get home with new finds.
Yeah.
We've talked about this. You and I have gone to record shopping together, Princeton and other places. And we don't hang out after because we want to listen. We want to listen to our
I'm
new
not
music.
wasting any more time.
That's right.
Like, I want to get lunch, but no, it's over.
Oftentimes we're like, grab a quick snack and just straight home.
Because we need to unpack our
music.
Yeah.
And enjoy it. And that's the excitement.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that, people that just don't have music on. Mm-hmm. I go into a lot of homes.
Yes, and it's dead quiet.
Never music. TV blaring in the background.
Oh, that I don't get. But I understand, that's your thing. I'm just saying,
that's
for
your
me,
thing. That's your thing. That's their music here in
I guess.
Golden Real Housewives fucking talk shit. I don't understand.
Wait, that's you. When I just said Golden Girls in the background.
Dude, Golden Girls in the background is a peaceful.
You like to sleep tonight.
Cheers is my main thing.
Oh, Cheers now.
I like something that is, I like friendly voices. And I like laughter.
So
it helps the dream sequences. When I fall asleep to.
Oh yeah, no, and I totally get it. I can't fall asleep to dead quiet. So I have music playing. So I listen to a CD through the night, and I don't mean, obviously I don't know it when I'm sleeping, but I wake up a couple times in the middle of the night. I restart the CD, and you wake up in the middle of the night. It might be in a different place. By the time I wake up in the morning, I've heard the whole CD, because it's rare do I ever get up and then play that same one again. Right? So for what you already started with is, like, what's that music routine, right? How do we fit it into our lives? And first thing when I wake up in the morning, start playing music.
I have this conversation with Bruce Leroy all the time.
His cat.
Do you want to eat first?
Yeah.
How bad do I have to pee?
Yes.
The coffee,
right,
and then the water. So we kind of work it out.
Right.
And then
my cat knows I have to start music.
Yeah. Bruce is usually pretty good. He knows record first or pee.
That's right.
Usually those are the two that went out. But then this morning we walked around, we couldn't figure out what to listen to.
That is a problem.
It was corrosion of conformity. I put on Deliverance and then Wise Blood. That was my wake up today.
Interesting.
And
because I was going to ask you, another topic I was thinking of was what's moving you right now. But I figured you'd do some band I've never heard of.
Lightning Hopkins is what is moving the shit out of me right now. And Elmore James, because I'm learning how to play slide guitar.
And see, and I would have expected that, but the fact that you said corrosion of conformity, I'm
dude,
like,
I woke
yes,
up
I want to talk about corrosion of conformity.
I couldn't, and I'm going back and forth between the rooms, and I heard a riff from the record.
Yeah.
Just this much of the riff in my brain, and I went, that's COC today. Yeah. And then the riff was on repeat, like the CD skipped in my head over and over and over again. I put it on, it was great. But back to falling asleep real quick. I can't fall asleep to music.
Yeah, why is that?
Because if it hits a point in a song that
you like or that
I'm not sleeping, I'm getting up, I'm chain smoking, I'm gonna crack a beer or make another pot of coffee.
Yeah. I have certain albums. I can't listen to a new album. I can't listen to a that I'm trying to digest and enjoy. It has to be what I call my go-to albums. It's the albums I've heard hundreds of times that just make me feel good. It's like a groove, and you pop it on and you're just like, oh, that feels comfortable. And it's also one I would play in the background or something. But you're right. No, I can't put on something new because my mind is too active.
Yeah. And sometimes the old stuff makes my mind act.
And I can totally understand that. But it is funny because there's certain ones that I listen to in the car that are not necessarily ones I want to play in the house. Certain ones I want to fall asleep to, but almost never pull out for anything else. And by the way, the ones I sleep to aren't mellow ones. It's like Judas Priest Painkiller.
Nice.
For whatever reason.
Whatever gets us through the night.
The repetition, like power metal, the repetition of that stuff and the speed of it. I can fall asleep to Slayer. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but this stuff just mellows me out.
That's cool.
I love it. Yeah. Yeah. So, but it's, that's just another way. It's like, wake up, I listen to it when I'm getting ready in the morning. Then I have it in my car when I'm driving to the train station. I commute on a train 30 minutes into the city, so I'm listening to it streaming. I don't get to listen to it as much at work as I used to because I'm now in charge of people and managing them. And I used to sit at my desk and do drawings, and I don't have that option. So I've kind of lost a little bit of my listening time there. But you get to come to work where you've got music.
We're busy. I don't get to pay that much attention to what we're playing. And that's so people are like, well, you work in a record store. Of course you can listen to shit all day. Rah, 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 rah.
But you're right. I was going to ask you about that because, and we've talked about it, you can't really digest. You got the brand new, this was like when you got the Colton last year, whenever that.
And we played it, and I couldn't.
It didn't work.
Because I couldn't pay any attention to it.
I know.
I heard bits and pieces, and I just thought boring.
Right. And then you got home, you listened to it at night or early in the morning, one of those two, and it was like it clicked. Yeah. Right? And it did the same thing for me because I was listening to it with you here, and I just thought,
But there was shit going on.
That's right.
We were talking shit. There were customers. It was,
Right. So, but the bottom line is, if you make the time or you find the time for it, and I'm not forcing it, I don't ever feel overwhelmed. I have to listen to all of this, or because I've got 13,000 CDs that it's like, I haven't listened to this one in 10 years. So what?
Cleaning records and getting them filed is the only overwhelming aspect for me. Because I'm ready 2 days a week, I clean records at home, clean and price.
But that's for the store. You also mean for
for myself, because if I'm going to the record show on Saturday, I'm probably going to...
Which one?
Stone Pony.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably going to buy a shitload of records.
Yeah.
Which means now I have to get them home. I'm not going to play them unless I clean them.
Right.
So that's where my backlog and my overwhelm begins, because now I have to say, okay, I got to do 10 real quick.
So you can check them out.
Clean them, let them dry, and then start the store cleaning.
Right.
And then what am I going to listen to while I clean them?
And I'm that way too. When you get home from, you go to that particular type of store that puts stickers all over everything or shrink wrap or whatever, and it's like I get home and I've got 20 or 30 and I have to open them. I don't really have to clean the CD per se, but if the jewel cases are cracked or broken, I got to change all that out. So yeah, for like the first hour or so, I feel a sense of like, I got to get this in order. I've got to get it all set up, and I have a particular way, like I like to stack and group, and you know me and my genres, and it's like, I bought 30, now how am I going to do this? Because they're all different things, and it's like a stack here, a stack there, and a stack there. Once I get that figured out, and I can lean back, now then I'm golden, man.
I only have 2 stacks. Well, they start off in 1 stack, and then they go to 2. Cleaned, to be cleaned. And then there is a priority stack.
Okay.
As opposed to a non-priority stack.
Do you ever have like a new, not so much new purchase, but like new releases or something? Like for me, when I get 5 new CDs from Friday or something, it's like all of that sits together because it's the brand spanking new.
Anything I bring home new sits together.
Okay.
You know, back to people's houses.
Yeah.
Put music on in your house. If you're having a holiday get together and your TV's blaring, turn that shit off.
Yeah, I get to.
What do you do? I understand if you're having a football party, the football game's on. People want to watch the football game on Christmas.
That kind of stuff I get, a game. But just TV to be TV.
Just TV to be TV. Yeah. Put a fucking record on.
I do.
Put your Spotify on. Let music play.
Anytime I have a guest over, music is playing. I try to pick music I think they'll enjoy.
I try to pick music that'll blow their fucking mind that I know they've never heard. I'm that asshole.
Oh, yes.
I like that you're that considerate. I'm not.
Oh, well, I guess.
Or maybe I don't know.
But are you picking something in I call it a genre, a sound, that you know they like? No, you're really going
I'm picking something that might, I'm not trying to shock them, but I'm picking something that might pick their interest and make them say, what is this?
Yeah. if I got somebody over and I know they're a huge Guns N' Roses fan, but they're just cursory, they don't really explore music, then I'm going to put something on that sounds like that. I'm not going to put like power metal on or Slayer or something. But I do try to expose them to new stuff. And my favorite thing is when we're just hanging out talking and it's been an hour or so, and then somebody goes,
what is this?
Yeah, what are we listening to? And then the conversation changes to music, which of course I like.
It's the only thing I got.
Right.
Unless I'm playing strip poker, the only thing I give a shit about talking about is music.
This probably all goes back to me growing up as a kid when my mom used to let me put records on at dinner time. And
really?
I would play one of the ones she actually liked. Because again, I'm trying to pick things. I don't want to play crazy shit. I would play Pink Floyd Animals. And, not that she was a Pink Floyd fan or anything. It was just, that's okay. That's nice for the background. If you want to pick something, for today. And it got to be a regular thing by about the time I was around 16 or so. And I asked one time, and then it just became a regular thing.
That's cool.
Why not? We still talked. We still had conversations and everything, but there was music in the
background. Because it's not like you're cranking the music. So people will say,
"Oh, so that's another thing."
They'll say, "Hey, you can't play music because then you talk over the music." Most places that I've been, including my home, the music is always lower than the TV.
Yes, but
I can hear these yammering fucking tramps
next door.
Next door. But yet you're playing Christmas music on Christmas, and I can't hear it in the room I'm sitting in.
Yeah.
So don't say it'll distract from the conversation.
Yeah, but to this other side of that, there's certain people that only feel they can listen to music if it's cranked to 10. And I hate that.
Yeah.
And then I go to their house and they want to listen to music and they try to talk to me and they're yelling.
What? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
It's like talking to Mike.
Scared the shit out of me.
Did that scare you?
A little bit.
Nice. It's like talking to Mike.
Right. You just get the what's all the time, right?
What?
And then I say, can you turn it down? I can't hear you. And I can't listen to music when it's this quiet.
Then I'm going home.
Right.
There's no reason for me to be. I don't come to your house to be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I don't ask you to my house to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You find a fucking median.
That's right.
Because if you want to spend time with anybody or anything, you compromise. Man.
I know, man. Compromise. And believe it or not, that's a big part of this topic right here, because it's like us enjoying and listening to music. There is a compromise within that to achieve it, right? How and when we play it, and what we're compromising. That idea of you talking to your cat about whether you guys are going to get up and go eat, get your coffee, or listen to music first. Leroy might be like, today I want this, right?
Yeah.
There's a compromise in there.
I don't eat when I wake up. I take a couple hours. I'm up early. I also have 3 to 4 hours in the morning before I leave for work.
Yeah, you're like me. I get up at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, I'm up 6:30.
Yep.
I have that extra couple minutes. I'm not rushing to get out of the house.
Yeah, I guess that's the other thing to point out and say about this is, I like to get up early, 5. I don't leave until 7:15. I have 2 hours of music listening, and the 5 to 6 is me literally sitting in front of the stereo just listening. It's my quote wake up time. I'm not a fast wake up person. I'm not a bushy-eyed, bright-tailed, or whatever they call it.
Mine's depending on the day. But
yeah, when I wake up, I'm bleary-eyed and half asleep. So I need that hour to like come out of that, to wake up slowly. Like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to interact. I don't eat. I just want to sit and chill. And my cat knows this. He sits in front of me, and I pet him. We sit in front of a little space heater and just get toasty warm and listen to music.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I go down and I feed him, and there's a whole routine to it, but he knows what it is. And he's cool.
Yeah, Bruce knows.
Yeah.
He knows what's up. Yeah.
So and if I start sleeping past 5, I get the little cat paw.
Oh,
pokes,
yeah. No, he's
right?
up there.
He
like, wakes me up in the morning.
Yeah. And it's not to feed him, because he's not getting fed for a couple
he wants to
hours.
hang out.
Yeah. He's like, this is time. I know you want to wake up and listen to music. Because when I do oversleep, and I did this the other day, and I didn't have any music time in the morning, I was so mad. I woke up at 7:04, and I literally had about 10 minutes to throw on clothes and leave the house. Phone is misplaced.
Sound exchange.
Oh, it's cool when people find music through your videos on Instagram or whatever, and can reach out and get it. I found a couple things that way. The victory records that I picked up recently were that way.
That's part of. So that's a plus from working from home. So I get to pay more attention, because the cleaning and pricing at home is monotonous. It's the same thing over and over and
Yeah.
over again. I spend 10 hours every Wednesday and Friday doing this.
It's-
And then I have to post the videos. That's the worst part.
Mhm.
I'd rather spend another 10 hours cleaning than 15 minutes posting
really?
videos.
See, I know. Yeah, you're not. Despite Anthony actually filming with me every week, he hates this.
I can't stand, and it's not.
You love it and you don't.
I don't like being on video.
Correct.
I don't. Yeah.
You don't
so
like
there's
picture taking.
Yeah.
If we turned off this, I mean, we have this same kind of conversation when this camera goes off for however long I'm here.
You just do audio. I'm in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I go to podcast, Anthony would be all over it.
Yes.
But what I was going with it is, I would think you would really be into the showing of the albums and the things.
No.
Like, I've tried to talk you into doing a YouTube channel for just that reason. But I get it now that I really more understand, your likes, your dislikes, and things of that nature. But for me, it's getting on the camera and showing people what I got.
It's not real if it's not on Instagram. So when it comes to the store stuff,
Sure.
I have to post it.
You have some of that you have to do just by nature of the times we live
Yeah.
in and everything. But what I dislike is the other side of that. It's the preparation or the editing, in this case of a video, but also the cleaning, the getting my music together. It's like, I just want to have it. I just want to enjoy it. I want to listen to it. I want to show it. I want to talk about it. It's like I'm in that zone of it. But in terms of the cleaning, though, that's a little bit like the wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi, Karate Kid.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of like you get in a zone.
Yeah.
I would think you could get in
100%.
a zone, right? And at the same time, because it's so monotonous, you can listen to music.
So I have 8 to 10 hours
Yeah.
twice a week that I can fully put in to it because I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
Right. What I'm doing physically now is robotic.
Yeah. It's muscle memory. Yeah.
And so I get to really dive into like I did for Mitchell. I did classical yesterday
Oh, you played some classical.
for a couple hours.
And were you able to
I
stomach it?
get it, but it's just right piece,
Yeah.
right performer is cool, but
I can't do it for long periods.
No.
I can do some like Vivaldi and stuff. And I like some of those newer, younger people that do classical music that interpret a little bit more spicy and whatever you want to call it. The two cellos and different artists like those. Yeah.
no. Oh, I know the two cellos. That shit
and-
annoys me.
Yeah. Okay. See, I like what I like is okay. There's that medium where it's like I have somebody who comes over and she only listens to classical music, but then I will
she's
play.
fucked.
No, because then I
Do you
will
have
play.
somebody who come over that's a female that only listens to classical music?
Yes.
Really?
And then I played like two cellos where they're doing U2 and Metallica and other artists, but it sounds like classical. So I can still enjoy it and she can enjoy it. And she loves it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes you got to please the women.
that's right. You gotta make people happy.
You make them happy, they make you happy.
Yeah, exactly. It's a compromise.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I can't say shit because it's all back to
Yeah.
compromise.
But
Even sometimes with two cellos.
that's right.
All right.
So final thing, just when you get home after working all day here, I assume I know the answer to this, but do you listen to music?
First thing I do.
Yeah, right. So
I
even
get home,
though,
and sometimes it's 30 minutes.
yeah,
Like, what the frick am I going to listen to?
yeah. You ever catch yourself driving in the car and realize you've gone down a couple miles and you didn't turn the radio on? You're like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yes, that has happened before. Because the music just plays in your head.
Yeah. No, I'm continuing to play what I heard
the
from
rest
the
of the
house.
record I didn't finish at home
Yes.
that morning is just finished in my head. I say, shit,
And all of a sudden I
radio's
realized,
not on.
yeah,
That
what?
has happened more often than not in
Right?
the last year.
Yeah, I've noticed that a couple of times, and I thought to myself, "The hell am I doing?"
Freaking crazy.
It is. But yeah, I listen to music when I get home. Doesn't matter. A couple hours in the morning, during the day, my commute there, my commute home, when I get home, when I go to sleep. And the other thing is, in between watching things on TV, I do like to watch a couple TV shows or something in the evening. And after 15, 20 minutes in it, sometimes I pause it and turn the music back on. And I listen to music. I listen to a few songs and then pause that and go back. And I know that's strange, but
I don't think it's strange.
sometimes I just really want, I really want to hear this. And then I hear a few songs from it and I'm like, no, I'm okay. Now I can go back and finish my show. Because I don't want to wait 45 minutes or an hour to finish the show before I can listen to that song or something. So I'm listening to stuff all the time. And it doesn't feel forced. I'm not doing it because I have a huge collection. I'm doing it because I have the collection. Yeah.
I'm not doing it because I have it. I'm doing it because I have it.
Right, exactly. It's
and if it ever does feel forced, I've gone times where I just, I can go a day without listening to something. I'll put on the radio.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well,
I don't pick anything. I don't want to hear anything in particular. And silence is golden sometimes. Silence is the best music.
There has been, it's rare, but there's been days off and I've done nothing but binged, some TV show or something, and I had no desire to move over to music.
Yep.
And I caught myself watching like 8 episodes of something, and I was happy as a clam.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I'm like, this is really...
clams happy?
I don't know, but where does that saying... But that's a saying,
That's
right?
a saying. I'm happy as a clam. I need to know about this.
I do too. It's one of my favorite things to know where sayings like that come from.
That's the question of the day.
That is. I bet somebody out
Don't
there
tell
can
us about your listening habits. Tell us what happy as a clam stands for. Google it.
Or how did it come about?
I'm sure we can find out, but we're going to forget by the time we hit
I won't remember.
Stop on this video.
Exactly. And on that note, I think we need to stop this video so we can go listen to some music.
Yeah.
Right? And you guys should go check out music. And now at least you know how it is we can listen to that much music.
It's like always walk in a room with a smile because it sets the room at ease. Same thing as when you walk into a house and there's something playing. Again, don't blast it.
Yeah.
It's never annoying to have music playing, unless you get one of those rare 1 in a million people who say, I don't like music.
I can play...
Other than that, man...
I can play Slayer in the background for people that would normally never listen to it, but if you play it at the right volume... Somebody played death metal, like at the volume that we've got music on right here.
It creeps into you,
and
man.
It didn't bother me.
Yeah.
And the guy, and that's why the guy did it. Like, he wanted to listen to it, but he knew that was his thing. I mean, it was in a store, and it was like, but he turned it down for me. He knew me from my videos, so that was the funny part of it. I eventually said something. He goes, "Oh no, I know. I watch your videos, and you don't like death metal, so I turned it down." I thought that was awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, guys. We'll catch you next time.
See you later.